Well, hello, Scorpios. How are you guys? Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. So what I'm going to do is a oracle reading for you. I did one before and I really didn't like it, so I just went ahead and made another one. And that last one that I did was really good. It was a really, really good reading. So I just want to do another one and see what comes up with this. And it's just advice. It's a little bit different from tarot. I mean, of course, it's tarot, but this is more so using the oracle cards. But I am going to start with tarot. And then we're going to get into the oracle. So let's see what we have for you, Scorpio. Now, I see that you guys are in a process of releasing. I also see that you guys are waiting for something. And this could be, of course, for a lot of different things. This could be for a job. This could be for, I saw a lot of investments, things of that nature, real estate in your last reading. But that was inside of the oracle. So some of you guys may be waiting on deals, plans, things of that nature. But of course, some of you guys could be waiting on a love interest. But the part of the Three of Wands talk about waiting for your ships to come in. So that means everything. It's like everything that's on that ship has different parts, different cargo, okay, and different departments. So that's dealing with love. That's dealing with finances. So you guys are in expectation of that, okay? Ooh, yeah. So I definitely see you guys are making power moves, okay? This is like you guys are building your empire. So some of you guys are entrepreneurs, which I've talked to plenty of you guys, and I know that you are. And so you're working towards your goal. So this, even with the Emperor card coming out, this let me know that you're definitely on the road to success, okay? Now, when we're talking about love, we are, referencing someone who is just as, ambitious as you, okay? And some of you guys are waiting for, possibly waiting for the return or possibly waiting for someone who matches your energy. Here with the Three of Wands, again, this is waiting for someone who you feel are possibly stubborn. But really good energy so far, Scorpio. And this is talking about leaving things that do not, this is leaving things behind that does not match your future, okay? So some of you guys have actually faced abandonment from people. And we're talking about loved ones of, different relationships, friends, family, lovers. Maybe some of you guys had to walk away from that. But here with the Eight of Cups, this is, that there are other things or things out there that are going to complete you. Part of the Eight of Cups is looking and going towards your perfection, okay? That is your completeness that you're looking for. And so, this is you guys on a journey to success. This is really good so far, Scorpio. And you're still standing. You guys have went through a lot of, and now I don't want to say battles, and this is, look at you guys here at the bottom of the deck. So I don't want to say that you guys have not been through anything. And I like the fact that this card came out last before we get into the oracle, because it's all of the abuse that you've taken, whether it was from lovers, whether it was from, co-workers. And we're not talking about physical abuse. Some of you guys may have faced that, but I don't like to talk about that on my channel. But mental, okay? People telling you what you cannot do, all right? Or what you can't achieve, or possibly being in a relationship with someone who, again, was resisting those who didn't see your vision, okay? And so here, this is understanding that you are worthy of love. Here with the Queen of Cups, you withdraw things, and that's including your emotions, from things that are pulling on them, okay? So what we're going to do is, I'm going to use this deck. Of course, I've been using this deck a lot. And I'm not sure. I think somebody said this is spring something tarot. I actually made a comment in the comments below and said it. And I thought that was nice because I wasn't really sure what it was called. So let's go ahead and start with this. This is a tarot oracle. All right. So here I do see that there will be some type of love interest, and this is also talking about offers, okay? So charm, passion, things of that nature. I see that you are in a process, and I think I saw this before in your last reading. It was money and love, and look at how it comes out again in your read. You guys are on a road to having what you want, okay? And I feel like a lot of you guys have either been restraining or believing that if it wasn't the right time, or you guys were dealing with people who felt like it wasn't the right time. So now you're there, okay? And if it's taken a while, okay? The Knight of Cups talks about love and someone who's going to come in and bring that to you, okay? Passion and love and charm. Here I have the Five of Acorns. Talk about challenges, and this is what we saw here with the Nine of Wands. Challenges and growing. Okay, so you've been through a lot of things. Okay, there's been a lot of heartache. You've been missing people. People have been missing you. There's been this cold energy. So you've been through a lot of challenges, but there's this growth process that you've been through, right? So even though you've been through it, you're wise enough to know what you won't take, what you won't accept. Okay, but there is this growth. But look at what's happening. Maybe someone has missed you, Scorpio. Okay, someone in your life previously maybe have missed out on an opportunity. Maybe someone really have had, of course we see love coming in. And for a lot of you, this could be new. But with that Five of Acorns, to me, I feel like there's been some challenges that you guys have been through, and there is very much of competitive energy. You may have felt that you needed to fight for someone's attention, fight for someone's affection, and now here it is with the Knight of Shells bringing it right to you. Okay, but you're still standing. You won the battle. Here I have the Three of Acorns, which talks about insight again. This is just like the Three of Wands. You're waiting for something, foresight, exploration. That something else is out there for you. You guys know that what's out there for you is going to be the best thing that you can actually achieve here. And that's part of the walking away here with the Eight of Cups. You know it. You feel it. You feel it in your bones, right? That's part of that passion and that fire that you have, okay? And we already know how you guys are. You're very insightful, very studious, very pensive, okay? And so when you're not satisfied, it's like, you are always, there's this death and transformation. So you're always, transforming all the time. That's just who you are as Scorpios, and it's a beautiful thing. Hardships, but it's still very beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the you know what, I have 3 more oracles before we get to the Chinese. I have 2 more oracles before we get to the Chinese. I love those I'm telling you, it was amazing. So I'm going to only get one of these. This is the I think Book of Spells Oracle deck. Oh, 2 came out for you. Let's see what I have. Here, this is talking about beauty. This is going to enter your life, or you guys are going to find it, okay? Here it talks about when beauty is felt within, it says your gorgeousness will glow. So this is confidence. This is self-esteem. There's going to be something that you guys are going to be kind of like running into, okay? Whether that is your money is growing, because part of what we achieve as far as tangibles enhances our self-esteem, okay? We don't want it to be what we rely on. So that means, you rely on your money to, bribe people in a sense. You don't want to rely on that. It's who you are as a person. So it's your achievements that creates beauty and enhance your confidence within yourself, okay? We don't want to rely on it, but it enhances who we are on the inside. Here we have energy. Oh, yes, absolutely. We see that with the wands here. It talks about with limited energy, you'll achieve more than you ever possibly dream of. So some of you guys had been feeling, remember here we're talking about tired, feeling low, feeling tired, needing to be energized because you've been through a battle, which we see throughout this read. Now you're going to get that energy back. You're going to need exactly what you need. So this is getting up out of bed, having enthusiasm to complete your tasks throughout the day. Okay. And having that type of energy, it does help. It does. You know, sometimes you need a boost. You need something to kind of get you going. So this is saying look for things and look for ways to give you that type of boost throughout the day. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go to the numerology guidance card. And you guys know that I have to, what you've seen on my lives, I have to let it pop out because if it doesn't, it just, you know, that was 3. I only take maybe 1 or 2. I don't take that many. So I want to see what pops out for you, Scorpio. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. Individuality. Okay. I want to get maybe, how much time do I have? I want to get 2. So let me get 1 more. There we go. And rebirth. These cards are amazing. That's the reason why I like doing it this way, because it just never fails me. At the bottom of the deck, it talks about moderation. So, you know, maybe some things that we're doing, we got to be careful when it comes down to drinking, consuming things, regardless of what it is, okay? Having moderation in your day-to-day life, okay? And I don't want to say drinking. It could be food. You know how sometimes, you know, you could be an emotional eater when things don't go right. You can just be an emotional eater, okay? So it's telling you moderation. And plus, some of you guys are going into that very successful state in your life. And you're going to have so many things that's going to be that's going to be put right in your lap. And so here, this is where spirituality actually picks up. When it says, okay, you're going to have it, but how are you going to deal with it when you get it? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and go to the individuality and see what it says. So here with the individuality, what I'm getting from this is, you know, and I've already read it, and it said that you need to march to your own beat, to your own drum, and not follow the crowd. And to me, it's weird because I don't see Scorpios being that way. You guys are different. You guys are you think, okay? But when I say that, it's because even subconsciously, you guys can follow along with that. Okay, so someone may tell you who they feel, what job you should take, or your path, and everyone else is going down that path. Okay, we're not talking about things that you know are going to be good for the future. We're talking about individuality, your choices in food, your choices in people, the people that you date. There are clubs that tell people, different people that they should be with, or you should travel overseas to do certain things. So to me personally, travel overseas for different jobs where you're being forced to. I've seen that it actually happen when it comes down to technology and things of that nature. Technology would be the best advice that someone can give. But telling them what they should do as far as, because if they haven't made up their mind. So a person needs to be able to discover what they want in life. Give them the guide on what will be best. But, as far as you, do not allow anyone to take away something that's going to be for you and meant for you. Okay. Here it talks about, speak your truth, and, you have to focus on your own pleasure, focus on the things that you want. Not everyone is going to have the same taste in food. Not everyone is going to have the same taste in the people that they want to be with. So individuality is not allowing people to intrude on your subconscious. Okay. And then here with rebirth, I mean, come on, can anything be more Scorpionic? This is basically talking about, being, having an awakening, spiritual awakening. There's a need for it, okay? This is also talking about transformation. and being able to surrender to the divine. Okay. This is personal growth too. So this is not just about, this is not just about spirituality, things that you can't see. Because people, I feel like the thing is with people is that they run away from spirituality because it's things that they can't see. Everything starts in the 5D realm. That's an idea, a thought, right? That's where it starts. So in order to be able to manifest that and bring that in, you have to be what? You have to be on a different level. We're talking about Teslas. We're talking about the Tesla of the world, not the car, but the person. Where was his mind at when he was talking about creating and inventing? This man wasn't caring about what nobody else thought or felt. He loved birds. Okay. He was on his own individual path. And that's the beauty part about it. You have to be able to trust that the future is going to give you what you deserve. Re-examine your life when it comes down to, superficial things. Okay. And so here, a part of the rebirth is, being your higher self in order to achieve everything here that you're waiting for. Okay. So I feel like spirit is kind of working on you on that area. Now here with the moderation, I didn't look at this one, so I'm going to go ahead and look at it. It says, perhaps you've been overeating. This, I knew it. It's almost kind of obvious, but it says, perhaps you have been. This is talk about self-control, self-restraint. Perhaps you've been overeating, drinking too much alcohol, smoking, over-medicating, overspending, consuming of indulging, obsessive behavior, aggressive behavior. So here, when it comes down to the moderation card, that's what's at the bottom of the deck. This is talking about spirit is telling you, hey, something you're going to have to stop doing because this is going to end up being a problem for you in the future. Okay. And this actually came out with me before. I was in a weird place and I promise you, I just kept on having these weird chips. And I'm like, I need to stop eating these chips. So now I can't eat anything but fruits and vegetables because I pushed myself to a point. I'm not big, but I pushed myself to a point where emotional eating was the thing for me. I was so stressed out. I had so much stuff that I was doing and I wasn't listening to the signs. Here, the universe gives you signs that tell you, hey, slow down. And you know it within your heart that there's things that you shouldn't be doing and it affects you later. Okay. And it really did. So these are some really good cards. Right now, I feel like everything, this is the spirit telling you that you're on your way to success. Do not allow what anyone else say to stop you. Make sure you transform as far as spiritually, even when it comes down to your own personal growth and here in moderation. When you do achieve it, do not get to a point where it stunts you, even at that point. We're going to get to the best thing that I love more than anything at this point, which is the Chinese, fortune telling. So I do these almost the exact same way I do those, but you guys had drawn a really good deck last time. So we're just going to see, Scorpio, what we get this time. Okay, we have friendships. Okay. Let's see. Forming friendships. Now, friendships could be with, that means anyone, okay? Or be careful about the friendships that you have. Dragon. Ooh. Okay, let me see. I'm going to get one more. Ooh. One more, Scorpio. And then we're going to read it and see what it says. I may just pull. Okay, there we go. Money. At the bottom, new beginnings. You guys are so the bomb. You see how, I'm telling you, this is the reason why I feel like Tarot is just probably one of, because these things, all of this works astrologically. So I just have to, with me, I have to work it a certain way, because otherwise I just know. Now here with friendships, this is, what is that number? I don't know these, so I just have to read these directly out of the book. The other one I kind of knew. So here with friendships, this is talking about All right, so this is talking about connecting with people, that connecting with new people, and getting rid of anything that proves to be false or toxic. Okay, conniving. This is almost like the environment card that comes out of those of the numerology deck. Obviously there's some things that could be around you, surrounding you, that could be toxic, that is prohibiting growth. You see how it just seems like this whole your whole reading is talking about things that are dragging you down. Okay, it's like you may have suffered, personal turmoil, okay, which we kind of saw here recently. Okay, this is saying you need to learn how to the importance of gaining friends, loyal friends, people who will be able to, that you can talk to give you good advice, someone that you can actually tell secrets to and don't have to worry about it getting out. Here what it talks about money, it says self-improvement, ambition, things of that nature, socially being able to network in order to help you in life. And also it talks about, there may be social things that you may come across, maybe with friends and family, but you may come across your new love. Okay. Friendships are going to play a huge role in your life. And I feel like that does have something to do with career, more than anything. Here, the dragon. Ooh, you guys got the dragon. I haven't even read the definition for this one, so I'm not even sure what this is. It says this is a incredibly powerful card. The dragon symbol is strongly associated with victory and success. I kid you not. Look at this. Ambitions will be satisfied as a new optimistic attitude manifests amazing opportunities. Listen, there is literally no stopping you. Do you guys believe me when I say that? Okay. Do you believe it? I just feel like some of you guys don't believe it. I know for a fact it's happening. My nephew is a Scorpio, and I have to constantly talk to him, and it's so funny. My nephew loves me. He calls me all the time for advice, and I love it, okay? But he is extremely ambitious and really smart. So he's going places. Here, this is money says it all, okay? Money literally says, it says, a time to be wise with your financial dealings. Money losses in the past have caused you grief and anxiety, and care should be taken. When it comes also to spending, and it says stay away from impulsive, which is also talked about moderation, impulsive and ill-considered temptation that may lead to bad decision and choices. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is amazing read, Scorpio. So your whole reading pretty much came about making good choices, watch your surroundings, moderation, do not have anything to weigh you down, because success is here, and that is the major factor in your life. Okay, so Scorpio, that was your oracle reading, and I thank you guys so much for being a part of my, I guess, whatever this is. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I love you guys, and I will see you back here soon.